Hello there. This is a little catch-up video of what I'm going to be doing. So, one. There are two parts to this video. Number one is to two particular people who are proficient in this idea of what I have in mind. One of them is to, and forgive me for mentioning these two people's names, but this is for them, and this is what I hope to do. It is my way of kind of putting a neutral respect, because I do have neutral respect for them, and I again want to wish my neutral respect towards them. And my neutral respect is to not just in what I intend to do with my future, but what I intend to do that might help both them and both me in a way. Because, one, I don't want to be, I don't want to be doing anything silly anymore. Because, one, it's not fair on them, it's not fair on me, it only leads to bad animosity, bad, stupid things, and I don't really want that. I just want to have a neutral understanding between me and them. That's what I want. That's what I want now. I don't want to be friends or nothing. Well, in fact, I do want to be friends with one of them, because, after all, he's been there for me, and I'm going to be there for him, if and when he needs it. But, of course, the other person, I just want a neutral, step. That's all. Just a neutral understanding between us, and yes, I understand that I have problems which I can try and fix, but again, it takes time to learn from one's mistakes and learn from them quickly, so that's what I'm going to do. So, first things first, to Alex, one of my friends. Thank you for teaching me the right way of doing this, because, as you said, being shit, doing stupid things, doing the wrong things, can only hurt two people, them and me. So, but of course, these things take time to work on, and through doing my 3D printing, through giving me something to do, by focusing on that, by focusing on the best things, a positive thing, not negative, but a positive, focus on the positive things, things get done more quickly. If I focus on the negatives, things get pushed down the drain, and I go down the drain with it. So, I can't do that. So, Alex, thank you for helping me out. Thank you for helping me understand that things are best, you know, in the past, and move on to the future. And that future is with my 3D printing, through my VR store, and through my business, which I'm going to be doing on my VR store. So that's one. And two, now for this person, I don't want us to this is where it's going to get very, very difficult. And I may have just broken something that I did not want to break, but I did. And I know it's going to take a while for you to understand. I know. And I have done something you didn't like. And I should have listened when I had the chance. But again, I didn't listen. I just did my blind thing and never listened. If I had just behaved myself, maybe things would have been better. But again, I didn't listen. So, I just want there to be a neutral playing field between me and Kia. I mean, that's what I want. I don't want to be friends because you taught me that, because you said yourself that you don't want to be friends with me, which I understand. But I do want that kind of neutral boundary, which many people have and many people want. So I think that's what I want too, because I've actually learned that from another friend of mine. We were friends once upon a time, me and this person was, but then we sort of stopped being friends. We became angry with each other. Me more than him, because he didn't speak to me or nothing. And then I realized what he was doing. He wasn't being angry with me, and he wasn't being, friends with me. He just wanted a neutral footing for us both. As in, yes, he would speak to me, but we weren't friends. But we were speaking. And I think that's what we all need. That neutral boundary we all need. And I think doing a neutral boundary is a good thing. And having that neutral boundary is exactly what I think I need as well. And it's taken me a while to get that into my thick skull. But with the advent of what has happened with Yu-Gi-Oh and everything else, I believe that it is what was meant for me. I should have seen it coming, but I didn't. I didn't listen. I just kept on going, which you, again, feel it is the same thing. I feel that I've let people down. One of them being my grandparents. Before my grandparents died, they said to me, promise that you'll behave. Promise that you will do everything you are told to do. Even if you don't like it, you have got to behave yourself. Even if they have difference of opinions, or people have, conceptions about you. Always be respectful, and always understand that some people are not like you. Some people are different. Some people have to have boundaries. And if you cross those boundaries, you can't earn their respect. And I've learned that. But I've also disobeyed them. And I've shamed them too. Now I can't go back on that promise that I did for them, because I've done it before. And yes, I know I will keep doing it. But I have to move on in the fact that I just have to learn the hard way. And not be an ass, which I was. I see that now. I see that now through all the blimmin' things I did. I see that now. But I'm going to get there. I know I can, and I know I will. But I'm actually going to do it through giving myself something to do. By pushing my future forward and seeing it in the right way. Because I have to make a contribution. Not just to myself, but to others as well. I have to prove, not just to them, not just to myself, but to my late grandparents. Because my late grandparents had they believed in me. And I've let them down. They believed in me and I let them down. I promised that I would behave myself. And I didn't. I've let them down and myself down. And I don't know if I can ever fix or undo the mistakes I've done. But if I'm on a kind of neutral ground, then I think I can be able to move forward with my life, with my future, with the things I intend to do, and to progress forward. That is the best way to progress forward and push forward with my future. Now, I'm going to go to my computer and start researching on ways to do my virtual store. And that's what I intend to do. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. So I wish you all a very fond good night. and I guess I will see you all around at some point. Okay, look after yourselves. And of course, neutral respect to both of my friends, to both of the ones that I want to give neutral respect to. Neutral respect to both of you.